Yeah, you gotta flip your camera around, bud.
Okay, there you go. Ah, fuck.
You're still there. Okay, now you're back. I still got nothing on my computer though.
Yeah, we'll give it a sec. Now you need to refresh it.
Okay,
I
there
think.
we go.
Hi,
There she
everybody.
goes.
It's been a
All
friggin'
right.
night.
Oh, I got a commercial. I gotta wait for the commercial. Jordy, you're making me watch a commercial.
This has been a friggin' nightmare.
Why are you making me watch a commercial?
You guys want to talk about? You guys want to talk about swearing? Oh boy. Yeah, just Carve Rob just heard me do every swear word there is in the book.
Yeah, there's some them Canadian swear words I don't know.
Yeah, frickin' frack, frackin' frick. So everybody, hi everybody. This is the first time me and just Carve Rob are doing this. I don't know how well this is gonna work. I'm gonna be carving a wood spirit Dremel quickly. I got a brand new Kutzall burr on there. And just Carve Rob's going to be the host. And then when I'm done carving, then I'm going to come and talk to everybody and say hi and this and that and this. So just Carve Rob, keep everybody entertained.
What the heck is going on this screen?
What do you mean?
Okay. Yeah, it's like
what you talking about, Willis? Yeah, you're perfect. Yeah, I had to raise my camera.
My screen, I'm not moving this stick, but in my hand, I'm actually moving this stick. Is that what you're seeing? Or is it?
No.
Or is my screen frozen?
No, you're moving the stick. I see the stick moving.
Right,
now my screen. Now my screen is freaking frozen. No, I don't see my. This is a friggin' joke. What's going on here, YouTube?
It's getting it's having a response to all this talent, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so everybody, so what I'm gonna do here is I got the brand new Kutzall bit on here, the Extreme Flame Burr, and I'm gonna carve it's a piece of bark. This is actually one of my last pieces I got that's decent. Here's the wood spirit up here. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then I'm gonna carve one down here on an angle, but I'm gonna wrap up my microphone so you guys don't really hear me carving. You don't hear the noises, and just Carve Rob's gonna host the show.
Oh boy!
So I got him to told them, you guys, if nobody's here subscribed to just Carve Rob, now you can go over there and subscribe to him if you want. He's my favorite YouTube channel. Him and Studio on the Lake, when they actually do make videos. So the show must go on. So we're going to carve a sideways. See this piece of bark normally like this, but we're going to carve a sideways wood spirit, and his beard's going to be here. He's going to have open mouth. It's going to be like a screaming wood spirit. If that makes sense to you. I'm not going to be explaining what I'm doing. I'm just going to be hitting it hard, carving fast, getting shit done. So I can come and talk to everybody. Not sweat my bag off, sweat in this room.
I got the AC on. I'm not sweating at all.
The Dremel. Hi, Spike. Even Rick, if I didn't say hi. Hi, everybody. Hello. How many people's here, Rob? I can't see the numbers.
Either can I.
Oh, I got to turn my computer screen around, too.
I got my laptop so far away, I need binoculars to see it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I got letters, like the text set up big on all my stuff, so because my eyes are shit. I used to have wicked eye. Evil Rick 33. That's how many. Spike says there's 33 people in here. So anybody, Spike and Evil Rick are the bosses. Like, I don't know, whatever it's. Hey, Lance.
Yeah, they're the battle bots. They battle all the sex bots and try getting in.
Yeah, Evil Rick sends them all to his house. I don't know what he does with them, but yeah, let's leave that one there. So I'm gonna start.
We know what he does with them. We're just not gonna talk about what he does with them.
The Evil Rick, the dirty old biker.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take my microphone off now, wrap it with a towel, so you guys don't have to hear me blasting carving. And I'm gonna carve this in and just carve Rob. This is just carve Rob's show. He can keep everybody entertained. Make sure you show them your dragons. I know you did on your last live video, Rob, but there's some new people here too now, so they don't even know about just carve Rob. Even though I give you a shout out every single video, show them the dragons. Okay, I'm gonna start carving here.
I often wonder about just Carve Rob myself.
Oh, okay, show them the dragons later on whenever you want. So it's gonna be a sideways wood spirit. This guy's gonna be kind of like screaming, and I'm gonna give him top teeth. I can do the lower teeth too, like really small, but it's just about carving and having fun. So don't pay attention to me. I'm just gonna do what I do. And we'll talk to everybody soon. Okay, bye. It's your show now, Rob.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't know what this guy is. I haven't figured it out yet. It's just a something. After these messages, we'll be right back. Woo!
Fucking people. Shit.
All right. Let's see what's going on here. I really need that laptop to be closer, or I need to blow up the. Hi, Rumpel. How you doing, man? Sophie, I seen you say hi before. And Luann, I seen you say hi. And Matt, Mark D. Maker. How you doing, Mark? Boy, Jordy really wrapped that mic up. I can't hear a thing he's saying. Hi, Dave. Hope you guys are all doing good. I tell you what, it's hot here. It's a bunny. Well, I guess it could be if you went that way with it. This is a piece of willow branch. How you doing, Will? Piece of willow branch I found down by the river. Take me to the river, put me in the water. Thunder duck. So I just started carving something. I don't even know what it's gonna be. Oh, I bet it's hot in Florida. I know it's hot in Michigan. It hit 90 degrees today with 89% relative humidity. So all you had to do was thinking about going outdoors, and you were gonna start sweating. Sweating to the oldies. Isn't that Florida's theme song? Sweating to the oldies. Hi, Amy Joe. $104 in Idaho. Man, the potatoes are going to start popping out of the ground at that temperature. Yeah, I don't mind if it's hot. You know, it's been 100 degrees here before. But when that humidity starts hitting up there in the 90s, oh my Lord. And we had a lot of rain yesterday, so that just makes it even worse. It heats up, starts pulling all that water out of the ground, putting it back in the air. Yeah, French fries, deep fried French fries. Hey, that guy with his dog ever find that big potato on the semi truck? Anybody know? I have been to Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Lovely place. I like the lobster. I tell you, it can get pretty humid on the East Coast too. How you doing, Mary? So I hope all you guys are enjoying the summer. Could be a little less humid here. Yeah, I think we kind of share the same weather, Michigan and Ohio, and yeah, he was wearing a long sleeve shirt, chainsaw carving the other day. He's telling me how hot and wet, how hot and humid it was, and then I see him. He's wearing a long sleeve shirt. He goes, "Man, did I make the wrong decision on that?" We got a problem with sand fleas. Whenever it gets this humid, the sand flea population just explodes. And the poor shop inspector, it's hard to find anything that'll kill sand fleas. She's got her tail chewed down to a nub. Trying to read my laptop and carve. End up taking the finger off the wood. Usually we don't have a problem with mosquitoes until about not but about 9 o'clock at night when the sun goes down. Then you can hear it sounds like a helicopter. It's 50 billion mosquitoes coming up. This is the problem with the willow. After it dries out, it gets I want to say scaly. See how that just tore like that? Yep, getting the picture off. It got actually caught on the knife blade. It kind of tore out. And if you try power carving it, it gets fuzzy. Yeah, the shop inspector's got a set of allergies too. I got to give her medicine for her, but she's allergic to fleas. She's allergic to sand fleas. See how that wood's just ripping right there? It's not cutting. So at this point, we should be switching over to power carving. Get my finger out here. Woohoo! It's a finger knife for picking your nose. Dirty finger. Oh yeah, it's just tearing and tearing. Huh. How sharp is this knife? Is it dull? No, I don't think it's dull. Compared to this knife. Oh, this knife. Oh, that's tearing. That ain't cutting. This one's gonna need a sharp job. All right, let's get a different knife. Let's try this knife. Yeah, that one's pretty sharp. All right, so let's. I guess we'll get out of strop here. Do a little knife stropping. We put this blue jeweler's compound on here. Like that. Five times on that side. 5 times on that side. Believe it or not, when you're wood carving with these knives, a lot of times you get like micro nicks in your blade. And it only takes between 5 and 10 times to flatten it back out again. Oh, old Jordy's going at it, man. Yeah. Hi, Alan. All right. Let's try this one on here. It could be that we're running into we're running up the steps with this. So we're undercutting into the grain. That's why it's doing that. Oh, it could be better, Linda. It's something just something I gotta deal with every day. Some days, some days are better than others. But what are you gonna do, right? Just gotta work your way through it. If you can. If you can't, then you just lay in bed. Which video games do I play? Well, I just got Doom 3. Yeah, I know it's an old game, but I like it. Been playing that. And Fuel War. Actually, there's quite a few of them. I like playing all the Doom games. And then, of course, Wolfenstein, Gears of War. Yeah, I got it too. And it's back now, though. Battlefield. I like Battlefield. I got all the Battlefields. God's War for the PS5. Got that. I got all the God of War games. Assassin's Creed. I got some of them. Call of Duty. Oh, lost that message. Where'd it go? You don't know this. Didn't know this was a speed carving competition. That's why Jordy had to be the mic guy. Yeah, no. Nope, there ain't no way I can compete with Jordy when it comes to speed. He's got the upper hand on that one. All right. Are you done, Jordy? Are you coming back to talk to us or what? Maybe not. Maybe he's going to carry him. Carve deeper. This guy is quacking me up. I think it is a duck. It's really confusing now because when I look up my phone to see if I'm in screen, I see Jordy carving because somehow he wound up on the bottom. Now we're carving into the end of the stick, so your grain's running this way. So all this stuff, of course, is on the side, but all this stuff is actually cutting into the end of the grain. So it wants to be a little feisty, wants to fight a little bit. And this, I believe, me and Jordy was talking about it. He sent me this piece of wood. It's Huron pine. I believe he said it was from Tasmania. Clean up some of the saw marks on here. Now this stuff here is, you can definitely tell it's not pine because it's actually pretty hard with a knife. It also has grain direction issues. Like if I was to try cutting down on an angle here, it would just snap that whole chunk right off. So you have to be pretty you have to be pretty precise with your cuts, and you have to make them thin. See how that just all fell apart right there? Oh yeah. Yep. See you later, Mark. Must be morning time over there in New Zealand. Morning time. It's almost dinner time here. All right. Well, this piece of wood here has a knot on it. Kind of looks like a nose already, don't it? But look at how punky that is. Right here. Look at that. I wanted to carve a face in here, but I think it's going to be a little too punky to even try it. Yeah, it's very, very, very soft. This side's a lot harder, so oh boy, that ought to make things real interesting. I had a hard enough time fighting with this guy, trying to get that eye in there because this side here is a little bit on the punky side. So what I did is I took Mod Podge and soaked this whole face down with it, hoping that the Mod Podge is like a glue. It'll toughen this up so I can carve it better. So I may have to do the same thing with this. You can actually see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right in here, you can see how that's just tearing, and all I'm doing is scratching a knife across it. It's just ripping out. So that means, well, you can even see it in the end cut here. So I think I'm just gonna have to set this guy to the side, and it looks like there's a crack right here too, right there. You gotta set this guy to the side and maybe just go cut him off. I was gonna have the face and then the hair roll up like that, but I think I'm just gonna cut him off right here and make this like his robe and call him done. And then this piece here, I don't think we're gonna do anything with because it's just too rotted, basically. That's like Jordy says, when you're picking up wood, I should have had my little hatchet with me to do some testing on that piece of wood. But you never know. Once you get it home and start carving on it, that's when you really find out the whole story behind the piece of wood. And sometimes it just don't work out. And like I put some time into this guy, right? So I was not willing on giving up. I was not willing to give up on him, and I'm still not. I want to get that eye in there a little bit better, or not. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. If that Mod Podge works and I can get in there, I'll have to carve this side back because it's out a little bit further than this one right now. But that's a whole nother video there. Yep. And this guy here, I can't carve with you guys because he is a video. And I'm sure if you want to watch him, I'll finish carving him, and then we'll make a video of him. I think I made his forehead too low. I wanted to give him hair, but when I did this guy here, this guy wasn't going to have ears. He was going to have hair over his ears. But I think I made my forehead a little. Hi, Shia. I think I made my forehead a little bit too short. But look how wide his head is right now. So I could carve this in deeper to bring his face back. And then right here's where his hands are going to be. So we can carve that chest back, get his face back here a little bit more, and rearrange it. It's not over yet. So that may have to all be revamped to get his forehead down. Make a longer forehead so we can have some hair. I don't know. Maybe we'll just give him like hair on each side, like Captain Crunch. Hair on each side and bald in the middle. We can pull that off pretty easily. Then we got this guy, First Growth Western Red Cedar. Jordy sent this to us. It was in like a log, and I ran it through the bandsaw and cut it down into this block. And then I carved the face on it. And then I carved I don't know what you call that, collar. So we're going to end up carving this into arms and stuff. Kind of like that other guy, this guy here. He started out as just the head. That's why his head's bigger than his body. He started out as just the head, and then I went and added the body onto him. So we'll do the same thing here. All we have to do is run this up and make bring this to the width of the arm that you want. Using our finger knife. Now this wood wants to tear when you go this way. See how it's peeling that right up? So you have to go the other way. You talk to your wood, it'll tell you what's going on. Yes, that was Jordy was using the Kutzall taper burr on that maneuver there. I think I need something with a little bit longer blade there. Yep, there it is. Kutzall gold taper burr. And he's using that for undercutting the teeth and eyes and whatnot. And then that is, I believe, the gold flame burr. Good thing I covered up my keyboard. I'm getting lots of wood chips flying over there on my keyboard. That could be, well, he also had to rig up a thing for his phone there too, because the way this is doing the live chat, can't do it in panoramic or landscape. Oh, now you see this, the other side, we had to go this way to cut it, and this side we got to go the other way to cut it. But you can see the grain structure of this wood. I don't know if you guys can see it. It actually goes down and turns inward like that. So as you're cutting it, it's biting right into it and it's peeling it right off there. You see that grain's really taking a hard right there. So we're gonna have to go the other way with that. So then we can flip our piece and go this way. What kind? It's cottonwood bark is what Jordy's carving there, guys. If you didn't know, cottonwood bark. This cedar is really makes it. It's real. It smells really like cedar. It's like the cedar that you get in a cedar chest. It has an awesome smell to it. Yep, cottonwood bark. That's what Jordy's carving. Oh, looks like he's got her almost done. Hi, Jordy. Digging out the tripod? Digging out your tripod? I seen it. Two and a half inch OCC knife.
Yoo-hoo.
There he is.
Can't, this, anyways. Hi, everybody. Hi, Rob. I can hear you.
Jordy. Yep, I do it.
There's carving. There's a carving fusion.
Hey, when did you do that skull one?
Oh, I don't know. About 30 years ago.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool.
Just carving fast and kind of, just, I think maybe like a couple months ago. I don't think I filmed for it. You just kind of friggin' just get her done. Just carve, Rob.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
like
got
that
a
one.
freak. Yeah, so this is the one I just carved.
I like that one too.
Thanks, man. It's like a friggin' sauna in here. So, that didn't take me that long to do at all, really, did it? Hey, Lance.
No, about 20. We're on for 37 minutes now, so it probably took you 25.
See his tongue in there, Rob? Everybody? It's like a sweatshop in here. So this one is, I carved this one, I think, yesterday. I didn't film. So I'm going to leave this. I'm carving this for a friend. And I'm gonna put the carving fusion stuff in here, and yeah. But now I got to figure out how I can get a tripod to hold this friggin' camera, because I don't feel like holding it like this.
Don't you have that three-legged that one you had?
Yeah, I got this one, but it can't turn sideways.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
So if you guys just want to bear with me for a little bit, I'll be back. Just Rob, okay?
All right, yeah, we're having a party here. Boy, Jordy left the studio. He left the studio, didn't he? So basically, all I'm doing here is I'm bringing the his back, rounding it over. Of course, we'll flatten it out a little bit once we get there more. Kind of making this. He's going to be wearing like a cape thing. I see that Ben over at Studio on the Lake has updated us on the whale challenge. He's extended it to August 1st. he said life happens, you know, and life does happen. So thank you, Sophie. We all know how that goes. So he didn't get to it on the 15th. So have to he had to call it for August. I built a tool for stripping copper. I had an old MIG welder that didn't work, and I pulled the wire feed off of it. And that, a little magic, and a razor knife, made a wire stripper. I knew a guy that was an electrician, and they'd have like half a spool of wire left over when they did a job, and he would they just put it in a dumpster because the guy, whoever was having the stuff wired, paid for it. And Jim said, "Well, I can't have all that extra wire laying around my shop." So I made a deal with him, and he started throwing it in a back of his truck for me, and I had to go over there and get it. And I made that MIG welder wire stripper thing. I could strip 100 foot of wire a minute with that thing. And he took 30% of the profit. I got the rest. So it all worked out good. So it was a 70-30 split. But, you know, all I had to do was go over there and get it and run it through the machine. Jordy's having a meltdown. So you see how we're bringing that back in? Right there. Just rounding it in. So even if you got a big head, you can always make a little skinny body for him, like a bobblehead, right? Which I kind of think is funny. It really makes me laugh. So I go with the big head and the little bodies. Matter of fact, I just got a guy from the flea market the other day. They like him. It's a bobblehead Chewbacca. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? But the only bad thing is, realistically, Chewbacca never had a laser pistol. He always had that crossbow thing. But who cares? You care? No, you don't care? I didn't think you cared. All right. We'll go put him back over there in the corner. His head fell off. I had a 2-part epoxy his head back on. Boing. I guess he was sitting on the dashboard of my drive and must have made. What's up with the tape, George? What are you taping together? Scott and Cher. Hi. Look at this mess I made. Got wood on my keyboard over here. Got to dump that off. Oh, neck is starting to lock up. I've been sitting here too long. Oh, more titanium in my neck than the USS Enterprise. All right. You guys got any questions? Comments? Snide remarks? This is a little piece of cottonwood bark.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yep.
Man, I'm telling what a friggin' nightmare. I had to make a little tripod holder out of a box.
You should have more tripods and mics than Amazon has.
I do. Trust me. Just Rob. But it
I know.
just happens to be that I can't find them right now. I got like 20 handheld ones for when I go beachcombing. Anyway, it probably doesn't sound that good because this is my older phone. So when you see the screen, what do you see with my carvings? Do you see that just barely the top of the pupil?
Right. I only see one eye now.
Why is it still moving around?
Yeah, just you. It's like pan down. You gotta move it up a little bit.
Oh boy, this is just friggin' too much. No, well, at least this is a trial and error one.
That's it. Yep. That's right. This is the first time. First time going dual survival here.
See, like on my screen, I see the full face.
On my computer, I don't.
Did somebody tell me to watch my language? I think I've seen something like that.
Need more tape.
Anyways,
I don't know. I'm not getting. I see two eyes. Yeah, I see the top of the upper eye there.
oh, you should see this. I got like my phone sitting in a box with like tape on it, and anyways.
9 million tripods and not one when you want it.
No. Oh man, this is freaking. Sorry, everybody. Stitches get snitches. Spike, that's what I just read. How's everybody doing out there? Oh, looks like we're okay there. Now, can you see the full thing?
Nope. All I see is the bottom of the nose and mouth.
Carve a wood spirit phone holder. I see like what do you carve and discard, Rob?
This is just a piece of bark that I had laying around, a little chunk of it. I was working on this guy here, giving him a body.
Oh no, what's going?
And then I was working on this guy here. I was going to put another face, but it's all punky here. Okay, now I see your guy, full face of the guy.
Okay. Sorry, everybody. Sorry for my F-bombs, too. How's everybody doing? Let's see what you're carving. You're just
roughing out this little chunk here.
How do you like carving that? How do you like carving that bark with a knife?
It carves nice. You know, once you get past the rough exterior, that will dull your knife very quick. But once you get into the meat, the good stuff, carves very nice.
Well, that's why Ben's studio on the lake, the bark that I sent them, and Kevin, they use their grinder to sound off the gray shit.
Yeah, I just don't want the noise tonight, so I just sharpen it with a, you know, if I dull my knife, I dull it. It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
But you can see it slides through it pretty nice.
When are you making the Just Carve Rob blockout base?
Soon.
Hey, Lance. Yeah, I know soon's probably like 2 years. Hey, Lance, let's try and make one of those, get some slabs and try and make one of those, friggin' chair things. You know what? Somebody left a comment. Those aren't really Viking chairs, which I don't think they are. I think they're like stargazing chairs. But somebody said they're from Africa and they're childbirth chairs. Yeah, that's what they are. African African childbirth chairs.
I don't believe it. There would have to be a hole in the middle of the seat.
I don't know if you've seen it on. Yeah, well, the seat would have to be a lot smaller, just like a little stub sticking out, so it kind of gives you something to kind of sit on. But I showed my buddy Lawrence that. He says, "What are you up to today?" I says, "I don't know. I'm going to go carve a Viking chair quickly." I did that in like probably an hour and a half, couple hours or something. And I showed him when I got back. He goes, "Jordy," he goes, "I love your art and everything, this and that, and this and that." And he goes, "Please forgive me for anything that I say about your chair." I'm like, "But go ahead, I carved it so quick, I don't care." He goes, "Don't you think that looks like a banana?"
A banana?
Yeah, the moon. Yeah, so I posted in that group. I said, "Who thinks this looks like a banana?" You know, the moon that I carved in the chair?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a banana. It's a banana spirit moon chair.
Well, I guess in Africa, if you get the banana, you're going to have to birth on it, right?
So, anyways, I put this card for Rob. I put a clear finish on that chair and after the clear finish, it looks like shit. Sometimes, just if it's not very good wood, because that's not the best cedar. I put a clear finish on, like a clear spray, and it looks like shit. So I don't know what time it is right now. It's probably like 3 here.
It's
I get
6 o'clock here, so 3 o'clock in your time.
Yeah. So one day I'm gonna tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go over and fix that banana moon, make it something better. See up to the eyes. I see.
What? I see the whole face.
You might. Hi, Mary. Hi, Rumple.
412. It's always 412 where you are, Rumple.
I see. Oh, you got a American dollar bill there. Do they still make dollar bills there?
Yeah, right here, man.
Man, I haven't seen a dollar bill in a long time. We got loonies, like coins for dollars, and we got coins for a $2 bill too.
We used to have coins for dollars, but it takes so many dollars to buy anything in the U.S. Your pants would fall down if they were coins.
Well, I don't know.
412. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got my numbers wrong.
I did some really nice. Rob, remember those moons when I did before I started chainsaw carving? Remember those moons that I used to carve? Those big thick cedar moons with the eagle heads on them and the wood spirit in the
Yeah,
middle?
yeah,
Yeah, those were
yeah.
those were I wish I would have saved one of those. Those were nice carvings. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, it's legal here too.
I think pot's even legal in Thailand now.
Uh, wasn't there some movie star got their penalty for that was death or something if you bought drugs into the country?
Well, even when I was in Thailand a couple times, I met one of the head cops on Phuket Island. I made some friends there, some locals, and we went to the head cop's house for dinner. And the cops there are a bit different, like whatever. But he told me, he goes, Jordy, he goes, you go into the bar fighting, no problem. I get you out of jail. You get into trouble, no problem. Get you out of jail. He goes, but drinking, no problem. Get you out of jail. But drugs, I cannot help. He goes, bad, 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 man. Even pot. Even
Yeah,
pot. Like you
the
could get
pot
it.
growing capital of the world.
Yeah, even if you get caught with a gram there back in the day, you could get life. Just depends on what mood the judge is in, I guess.
Yeah, if they go to catch.
What's your thoughts on carving beechwood? Well, I
Are
have
we talking
access.
about beech wood that
Somebody,
you collect, or beech wood that's a tree?
probably the tree. I have access to some, but the arborist that I know has some beechwood on his yard. But I tried to lift a log, and it was like friggin' heaviest wood I've ever lifted. So I'm like, this wood's probably so freaking hard. I'm not even going to bother carving it.
Well, I can tell you, I've got beech wood here,
Yeah,
and it carves very nice. It does.
really?
Yeah,
Does it feel like
it's a
heavy?
very it's heavy. It's very dense wood.
Hmm.
We had a tornado come through, and it wiped out a bunch of beech nut and popple trees because
Yeah,
they kind of grow in the same place. And I was up there with my chainsaw getting some popple because it's light, And
yeah.
I come across the beech nut tree, and I took I was probably 10-inch round, 16-inch long. I cut off of it, and it was heavy. And I bought it home, and it was set out there in the garage for a while. And I split it. I was going to burn it, use it for firewood. And I split it, and then I said, "Well, let's try carving it." And that really carved nice. I ended up carving 4 wood spirits out of it.
Really?
Yeah, it's some nice wood, and we've got what is it? Butternut. We have butternut trees.
Well, that's supposed to be the best wood to carve with the knife there is, and it gouges and stuff. I got a piece of
Yeah,
butternut here.
I'm waiting for a butternut tree to come down. I stopped at this one farmer's house. He had three. He has 3 of them across out by his field,
Yeah.
and they're cutting back the road. And I asked him. I said, "If they cut down them butternut trees, give me a call, and I'll bring my trailer over. I'll take all 3 trees."
Holy. You have to send me a
So,
few pieces.
well, if they cut them down, I'll send you some. It's not a
I
problem.
didn't, when I was carving the butternut with the Dremel, I didn't notice any, like greatness about it, but Dremel's different than knife and gouge carvings. Hold on, Rob. Linda. Hi, Linda. She just asked a question. Hey, Jordy, do you have wood spinner videos that only the beard part is offset? Do you understand that question, Rob?
Only the
Oh,
wood.
there's a little
Oh,
Jordy friend.
so what it would be
Linda,
is that the face you wouldn't turn the face, but you would just turn the beard. So you leave the top half flat and the bottom half spinner. I think was
like,
that what you're saying?
like blowing in the wind.
Yeah.
Hi, Mary. Keep Rob hold. Oh boy.
See, I put epoxy on his eyes so they're shiny. I was gluing Chewbacca's head back on, and I'm like, I had a little left over. I'm like, let's give him some watery eyes. I did his teeth too.
Yeah, that's a little awesome. That's the little friend. Somebody's gonna win that. I don't understand your question, Linda. Sorry.
I think what she's saying is that you would take the top half of the spinner and carve your face in, but then the bottom half where the beard was, you would give it a twist. You'd go ahead and turn make it so it's spiraled for the beard. Leave the top half ahead.
Are you talking about the wind spinners?
Yeah, isn't that what she was talking about? Wind spinners?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Uh, I just think that
Actually,
you just. I think Linda,
that
you just draw. Sorry, Rob. I think Linda, you just draw it on like it's blowing in the wind, and then do it that way.
I think that would be a pretty wicked idea. Carve the top half, like take like a piece of cedar, and carve the top half as the wood spirit head, and then turn the bottom half into a wind spinner, so the beard would be like twisted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
pretty wicked.
I think so. But I hate making those wind spinners. It's a lot of work.
Yep.
Oh, here's Rob's little dragon. When are you going to send that to me?
Same time you get tonight.
Oh, boy. So there's Linda, just Carve Rob gave you a good idea what to do. Those wind spinners are big sellers. And I don't know. I haven't sold any carvings in a while. Well, the bench is sold. But I don't even know if I'm going to carve that much Christmas trees this year because I don't really post in groups things for sale anymore. I'm just kind of, I would almost rather go back to work.
Yep, me too. Yep.
Let's see how you made that dragon do that, Rob.
Oh, he's his own dragon. I had to hollow out the jaw right here. At one time, that was one piece.
What, did you cut it with your bandsaw?
No, actually, I got a mortising machine, cut square holes, and I dug all that out with the mortising machine. And then the jaw has a pin that goes through it here. You can see it's a different color. When the bamboo skewers, is the pin for the jaw.
Yeah, but if that was all one piece, how'd you separate the jaw from the top of the face?
Oh, this here, I ran the bandsaw down.
Yeah, that's
and
what I
then
figured.
came in on angle. And this is a whole separate piece of wood.
Oh, okay. Hey, Evo Rick asked you a question.
Oh, what was that?
When are you going to send him the skull?
You know, I just picked them guys up today. I sent these to Evil Rick. I was hoping that I could make one trip to the post office, send Amy Jo her little Bigfoot guy, send Evil Rick these skulls, and tripping over my toolbox. Whoever won this stupid guy from Ben's whale contest would get him.
Oh, yeah. I'm so depressed you did not make a whale without a beard and a mustache. But yeah, that's just depressing.
I'm so angry.
Like the spirit whale, fuck, it's a sauna, and it's just so hot in this room right now.
So where is your spirit whale, Jordy?
Oh, the video will be out tomorrow.
Did you make one?
What do you think I was doing yesterday?
I have no idea what you were doing yesterday.
Carving the freaking spirit. I'm just carving the spirit whale. A real spirit whale, not a bullshit whale. A spirit whale's got to have the mustache and the beard, all right? I don't care what anybody says. You're gonna carve a freaking spirit whale. You gotta have the freaking mustache and the beard on the spirit whale. If you don't have the mustache and the beard on the spirit whale, then it's just the spirit of the whale. It's not the spirit whale. Long live the spirit whale.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I didn't. Your whale's great. I'm just kidding. Don't need Ben to come down here and kill me. I did not carve a spirit whale, just carve Rob.
Well, they took away his helicopter, so you're safe.
Doesn't matter. He's still probably got sources to borrow one. Yeah.
He'll carve one.
Fly over top of my tent and drop a huge shit bomb. The box full of shit.
I see it now. Ben's carving a helicopter out in his woodlot.
I smoke it full. Love the blackberry.
Evil Rick. I still got them. They're coming to you, buddy. Yeah.
Thanks, Big Bear.
I went out to pick blackberries the other day, and the doggone birds beat me to them. I don't got great big long bushes like you do over there at that farm, Jordy.
Well, I haven't been there yesterday. I'm not there today. So the farmer and his friends are probably eating them all.
Well, here the birds eat them.
And they shit on them?
No, they eat them. You go out there, like the other day I was out there, they were just about ready to be picked. I went out last night to pick some, and they were gone.
Really?
The birds attacked them, man. They wiped them out.
Holy. You should see how many grapes I got this year. Tons.
You're gonna be You're gonna be making carving fusion wine.
No, but I am going to be making my own. Oh, yeah. I was going to ask. No, I'm just going to eat the grapes. I'm going to make some moonshine so I go blind. Anyways.
Wine.
Yeah. Well, shitty moonshine makes you go blind, doesn't it?
No. What used to make you go blind is the moonshiners would run it through old like Model A car radiator, and the car radiators back then were made of lead, so you get lead poisoning and make you go blind. And crazy. Deer ate all yours, huh? Hey, it could have been deer. I got deer here. They could have ate them too last night.
Yeah, I think probably the deer. Thanks, everybody. Hey, Jeff Brewer. Guess I can quit carving. Nope, quit carving your spirit. Well, you got to get her done.
August 1st.
Man, I'm just friggin' sweating in this room. Just carve. There it is. There's that's a cute little whale, man.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, wrong theme song.
So speaking of, just carve Rob's the whale eyes. For me to get real glass owl eyes costs me lots of money because I got to get them shipped from the States. So I bought some stuff to make my own big glass owl eyes. Should I film for that?
Oh,
Should I
absolutely.
show everybody?
Absolutely. Absolutely. What was that little machine you had in your hand the other day?
That's a hole punch.
Well, that's a big ass hole punch.
Yeah, 30 millimeters.
Oh, so you're gonna punch out like the colors to glue on the glass?
Yeah, that's why I sent you that screenshot of I just got my buddy has a print shop here in Ladner. I just went there. I said, "Hey, buddy, can you make me a bunch of owl eyes, 30 millimeters big, so I can punch them out and then glue them onto these glass things?" He's like, "Yeah, no problem." So then he had his person do it, and that's the picture that I sent you. So those are 32 millimeters. So I got my hole punch is 30 millimeters. So I'll just glue them onto the glass pieces. And that's how they make most of the glass eyes. Like the ones that Kevin sent me were painted on. But, I thought about like the paper fading or the paint fade. It all fades in the sun anyways. So what's the difference, right? I think you're going to have more chance of the paper fading, but the paint will still fade too. And then I think I'm just gonna Mod Podge them together.
Or clear fingernail polish would work good too.
Oh yeah,
Lacquer based fingernail polish.
yeah.
That glue that shit right on there.
Oh okay, good. Just like the clear stuff, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. When I used to build model cars, that's what I would use for the clear coat.
And that stuff dries super quick too, don't it?
Yeah, yeah. It don't mess around.
Yeah.
You just gotta be careful using it in a well ventilated area because it'll get you higher than a friggin' kite.
Huh. Does anybody have any questions? How many people's in here? Let's hear it for the blue fishy thing, Rob.
The blue fishy thing. It's a way. It's not. It's a minnow.
The eagle eye shell changed the game, Jordy. Yeah, okay. I'll make a video. I'll be back in a second here.
Just even this cloak out a little bit here. And we took the point off the front. I don't like going that way on this side. Just trying to round it over a little bit. Get rid of these bandsaw marks here. Some very nice cedar to carve, even with a knife. As long as you're not cutting the end grain here, because then it like chatters. But if you're cutting along with the grain, it carves very nice. Very
That's
nice.
cedar I sent you, Rob?
Yeah. Yep. This is that Western Red Cedar First Growth.
See how tight the grains are?
The grain is very, very tight. But it's also very directional. It's very picky about which way it wants to be cut with a knife. But
oh yeah,
a power tool, I don't think it would give a crap. It'd have to bend to the will of the tool. See how, like right here, it's really picky. See that? How I popped that right out of there?
Yeah.
So it's very directional. You have to go the way it wants you to carve it with a knife. You are not gonna argue with it. It will just pop right out of there.
So basically, don't carve up the stairs.
Don't carve up the stairs, no sir. But here's the funny thing: on this side, I have to carve down. But if I try it on this side, it'll do the same thing because the grain is really crazy on this. It's like swirled. So if I try coming this way on this side, it digs right in and rips it right up.
It's not straight grain?
No, it's actually got a really, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see it's got a real curly grain right there. Can you see that?
No.
No.
Hold it up to the camera.
I did.
Oh yeah, that's just face grain, no.
Yeah, it's real curly. But the problem with a knife is it's got such a fine edge, it digs right into that.
Oh yeah, that is pretty curly.
I bet you that looked wicked with Susie Shitter Pants. I mean, so Susie Band or So Shoogie Band or whatever it's called.
Did you see that face that I did? I just quickly carved it and I burnt it and I sanded it.
Yeah, it's all straight grain on the front and then edge grain on the sides.
Yeah, but so yeah, that's it. But I want to do one where like see this face here, it's kind of screaming. I want to.
Yeah.
I've always, even before I started, well, just when I first started wood carving, I've always wanted to do like a face kind of hidden in the wood, screaming, trying to get out. Like if you pretend like like saran wrap. If you put saran wrap over somebody's face, you don't see and you push it back. You don't really see the details, but you just see that his mouth is open and he's screaming, trying to get out of the wood.
Oh yeah, like that movie The Poltergeist with the TV. Had like a face that was pushing through the TV.
Yeah.
You couldn't really tell the details of the face. It kind of looked like a ghost face.
Yeah. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do next. I might film for that just because it's just something that I want to try. And I'll burn it. I got a big old piece of cedar. I just got to see if it's the straight grain or if it's the edge grain or the face grain. But it's first growth cedar, so. But I want to try that. Like without the beard, without the mustache. That's why I just quickly carved that face to see if I can do it to make it kind of look like it's a face in there, right?
Just doing a little prototyping, eh?
That's all. Yeah.
Yep.
That's all. Just whatever.
Everything I do is just a prototype. I don't know what the big thing's going to be, but everything's a prototype.
Okay, Lance, thanks for popping in.
Yep.
Hi, Kev. Hi, Kev. No, I gave up on the bee thing. Let's see here. Thanks, Matthew. Hi, James. Rankin. I eat lots of blackberries. Has anybody got any questions?
Little emoji things. Okay. Jokes are good. What else you got there, Rob? Is that a witch?
Yep.
Okay, Kev, thanks for popping in. What was the date of the carving?
Ben said it had to be August 1st, I think.
I thought it was the 15th.
Was it? No, it was July 15th,
Oh, yeah.
and now it's August.
Oh, also, I picked a winner for the rock that for my chainsaw carving, that rock thing, that rock spirit thing. So I carved a sign for it. I got to finish the sign and announce the winner, the name that they chose. Which had a cool face, Rob. Yeah, this you wouldn't sending this guy to me. Oh, that's not the sore tooth one, is it?
No, he's on top of walking stick.
Yeah, I should start doing more chainsaw carvings like that if I can. I don't know what the pink hand means. It's just a little emoji thing down there. I push the button and there it is. When are you sending that to me?
He's on top of my walking stick. You can't have him.
Send the whole. That's because you got to send the whole walking stick, buddy.
You're funny.
No more show notes for you.
A lot of carving got to go into that yet.
You're no more just carve Rob show notes. Rob has a lathe. I don't have a lathe because I'll probably something will bounce off and go through my eyeball. So, but Rob has a lathe.
Rob has 3 lathes.
Rob has lots of things. We need to talk to Ben, and we need to show Ben his basswood shed.
His basswood hoard.
His basswood hoarding shed. Oh man, I took a bunch of multivitamins. I don't know if they make me feel like it's. Does anybody got any questions?
Questions, comments, side remarks?
Yeah, look at that honker on the witch. Very good.
Yeah, she's got a big old nose there.
So I don't know if like I was saying, I don't know if I'm going to carve that many Christmas trees. Maybe I'll just try and move most of those slabs into the Carving Fusion warehouse. I'm just not very motivated this week.
Yeah, you're just getting a little burned out. Just need to take a little time off.
Oh yeah, just carved. Rob has done that. Made a little walking stick for one of his characters with his drill. Little just carved Rob lathe drill.
Oh yeah.
Ray, I'm not too sure how many chainsaws I got. Maybe one point I had like 12 of them or something. Maybe I got like 6, 7 or 8 now. If you're not selling carvings, chainsaw carving is an expensive hobby.
Well, look how crappy that guy is.
Oh yeah, look at it. Send it. That guy's cool, man. I never seen you carve him.
Oh yeah, I did a video on him. This this stick here was with a drill.
I remember that. Look at that guy's cool. I think he had the glue on his hands.
I think I did too. Yeah.
She's asking. Sophie's asking you a question.
Oh, what's the question? I got to learn how to blow up my chat thing on that
Okay,
laptop.
the question is, other than linden, probably basswood, what other types of wood do you carve?
Linden is a type of basswood. Yep, that guy's made back 3 years ago. I like birch, silver birch, white birch, paper birch. Sugar pine's good. Butternut is a good wood to carve. Beech nut or beech tree is a good wood to carve. Willow is it's fuzzy when it's wet, and when it's dry, you got to get it before it sits on the ground too long. It gets punky. But if you can get a willow branch, that's great. I go down to my local sawmill and I get the cutoffs, and you never know what you get because it's a sawmill. They make pallets, so I always grab the lightest wood I can find at the sawmill. A lot of times it's pine, and natural pine is a real good wood to carve. Because once they heat treat that wood, once they kiln dry it, yes, it keeps it from cracking, but it also sucks the water out of the wood and makes it harder, and it makes it harder to carve.
Cottonwood bark.
This little guy here is pine. I got a lot of characters around here that are pine. Pine's a good, especially natural pine is a good wood to carve. I've even used old 2x4s. It's a little more brittle because it's been kiln dried, but then again, there's a lot less chance of it cracking. I wouldn't suggest to anybody to carve oak. I've got some stuff here that we carved, chainsaw carved, and it's all cracked like crazy.
Or maple.
I have never carved maple. Poplar is a good wood to carve. You can get that right down at your big box store. I'd say 80% of my walking sticks are carved out of popple dowels. It's a little harder than basswood to carve, but it does hold pretty good detail.
A fellow named Ray says he wants to see you carve a clown.
Carve a clown? That ain't a problem. That's just all that is a gnome with paint. A clown.
It's gonna have a big clown nose.
Yeah, all my gnomes have big clown noses. Look at this guy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. One of them round noses.
Yeah, my least favorite wood to carve is maple.
I can't. I have nothing to say about maple. I really haven't. Now, Kevin over at Sticks and Stones, he likes carving maple.
I hate it. When it's wet, it's so fuzzy, and when it's dry, it's super hard. But maple, it sounds so it's like gloss kind of, right? It sounds really good, kind of like you would.
Well, there's different types of maple too.
Well, Peter Blair's favorite wood to turn is maple.
I know that there's a lot of different types of maple. Like you got sugar maple that you get maple syrup from, but then you got other maple trees that you don't tap.
You see that? Are my faces cut off again?
They were. Now you got them back. Now they're a little off. Red maple. Yeah, there's red maple. It's like a variant of basswood, lime wood and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, just like there's different types of yew wood too.
Right? Yep. Different types of birch. There's like 4 different types of birch that I know of. But I've got silver maple here that I picked up when they were clearing the sides of the road, and I like carving that. Well, I sent you some of that silver maple.
You did?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
Did I carve it?
I don't know. I think you did.
What do you mean?
You were on a quest for birch.
Oh, you
Last
said
year.
no. You said silver maple, but you meant to say silver birch.
All right. Yep. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I carved.
Sometimes
I got
my mind wanders, and it's too little to be out by itself.
the. Well, they just cut down that birch tree where I carved, and they cut me 4 big poles, and I said I can't really do too much with it because lots of it's punky. So I just spin the log where it's not punky, and I carve a wood spirit in it. I think I did a video carving that thing for it with I carved that birch with that new battery saw my friend, a subscriber, sent me.
Oh, nice.
Well, there goes my camera. Does anybody got any questions?
Yep. It's dinner time. Well, I think we should call it, eh?
Yeah, I'm getting pretty. I don't know, pretty something. Hold on.
Well, this was fun. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Yeah, maybe next time I'll pull out my knives and we'll both do knife carvings, and you can give me some knife carving lessons. Just carve, Rob.
No problem. As if. Yep, it's pizza pie time.
What are you having? Pizza?
Yep, a pepperoni pizza.
Okay, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we'll do this again in another month or something like that. I just carve, Rob.
Yep, whenever you want to.
And thanks, just carve, Rob. I appreciate you doing this.
Oh, it's no problem. I'm happy to do it.
If anybody here is here that's not subscribed over to Just Carve Rob, can you do me a favor? Go over there and subscribe to my good old buddy. And you got to motivate him to make more videos.
Yeah, we've been lacking a lot of motivation around here lately.
Here, there's what I was using to hold my phone.
Ah, the old cardboard box trick. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I had to glue this there so the phone wouldn't fall over.
You know,
Anyway,
I really am surprised that you haven't carved a phone holder yet.
Nah.
Nah.
I'll tell you one thing right now. I'm going to go lie in my bedroom with the air conditioning on. It's too friggin' hot now.
Yeah, I've got the AC on out here, so.
I got to think. You have the creation station, don't you? Who has the creation station?
The creation station. That's
Well,
where I carve.
I think that's Larry Dibbs has his creation station.
That's right. Yep.
I need to think of something for this room. I call it my Dremel carving room, but I need to think of a good name for it. Anyways, thanks, Spike. Thanks, Evo Rick, for helping out, and we'll chat to everybody soon.
All right. Yep. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.